Mitchell Wachowski, Culture Speech, Speech 2. How many of you enjoy watching basketball, whether that be the NBA or college? Personally, I love watching all forms of basketball. According to the information I found on dailynews.com, basketball is the second most popular sport on television in the US, second only to football. Today, I want to discuss with you the culture of college basketball tournaments. Specifically, we'll be covering why March Madness draws so much viewer attention. March Madness is a nationwide event which contains 64 of the best college teams in the US. They compete in best-of-1 games in multiple rounds. First, I'd like to say that I really love the emotion that is present when watching basketball. Whether that's an NCAA team competing to move on to the next round of March Madness or an NBA best-of-7 playoff series. Overall, I would say that March Madness is also known as the Big Dance is my favorite basketball to watch. The Big Dance comes from Marquette basketball coach Al McGuire, who explained to a reporter in 1977 that you gotta wear the blue blazer when you go to the Big Dance. Marquette won the championship that year, so everyone started calling the tournament the Big Dance. The raw emotion that the players show during these games is very interesting to watch. Recently, when watching the Elite Eight, I recall the 1-seed Duke losing narrowly to the 2-seed Michigan. After the game, the camera panned to multiple Blue Devils in tears after being eliminated from the tournament. Some of the players in tears were just freshmen awaiting their chance to play in the NBA. I found the emotion that the Duke players showed to be quite moving. Countless hours are spent reviewing stats, developing strategy, and perfecting their skills. However, during these best-of-1 matchups, everything is determined on what team was better that day. Here we have the last few seconds from that game.
Up ahead, Winston. No one near him. And he's going to come out with it. And Michigan State is headed to the A+. With the ball that decimated the defense. Cassius Winston. He doesn't punch like the champ, but he can maneuver that body with the best of them.
Raph on that last play there. Give some credit to Tillman with a fantastic ball fake and pass to Winston.
Here you can see Trey Jones being consoled by his teammates while mourning the loss at Michigan. My heartbreak for the players at Duke is short-lived, however, as Michigan State, who according to BaltimoreSun.com was a blue-collar team that was up against multiple future NBA players at Duke. When I watched Michigan State take the win, I felt an overwhelming joy that washed over me. I don't know what it was about an underdog victory that I love so much. There's just something about a team that comes out and surprises everyone that just draws so much attention from viewers. The joy in Michigan State's players' eyes was moving as they advanced with an upset win over the team that was projected to win the whole tournament. Now they will end up moving to the Final Four at the Big Dance. We have discussed the emotion involved in watching basketball on TV, especially the pride that the players feel when playing for their school during March Madness. We also spoke about what makes an upset so entertaining and so emotional for both sides. We learned these players are people too and have emotions that drive them on the court. I hope that today you have learned more about this amazing culture of basketball games and that you have to enjoy them as much as I do. I would like to end with a quote by one of the greatest basketball players of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who said, "I tried to do the right thing at the right time. They may just be little things, but usually they make the difference between winning and losing." Thank you.